Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news in what could be one of the most intriguing developments of this offseason. There's growing speculation that the Dallas Cowboys might be eyeing a significant upgrade along their offensive line, specifically at the left tackle position. Now I know what you're thinking, right? The offensive line has been a point of concern for Dallas over the past couple of seasons, especially with the struggles they've faced protecting Dak Prescott and maintaining their run game. But this isn't just about patching up a weakness. It's about making a statement, about positioning themselves as a serious contender once again in 2024 and beyond. The buzz on the streets is that the Vikings, currently sitting at a disappointing 4-8 with a rebuild in progress, might be open to trading Christian Darrisaw. That's a name that immediately gets Cowboys fans excited, especially considering how impactful he's been when healthy. Darrisaw, just 26 years old, has established himself as one of the premier left tackles in the league. His career PFF grade sits at an impressive 85.7, and in 2025, he played 9 games without allowing a single sack, a remarkable feat for an offensive lineman in the NFL. His pass-blocking grade against the Packers was a stellar 82. 9 in 30 snaps, with 0 pressures allowed. That kind of consistency and elite performance is exactly what Dallas needs to shore up their blind side and give Prescott more time to operate. Now, this isn't just about his individual stats. It's about what Darrisaw can bring to the Cowboys' offense. His run-blocking grade is also outstanding at 88.4, with an average of 2 yards per contact and 40 pancake blocks. His EPA per rush is plus 0.16, meaning he's not only a reliable pass protector, but also a force in the run game. Even though he suffered a pectoral injury in Week 4 that limited him, his grade post-injury was still impressive, especially when matched up against top-tier defenders like Hunter. His ability to negate pressures, outperforming players like Smith in pressure negation per snap, makes him a perfect fit for Dallas's scheme, which relies heavily on solid protection and explosive plays. What's driving the Vikings' willingness to let go? Well, they're in a bit of a reset mode. The team is trying to free up cap space, about $20 million, primarily to sign or re-sign younger players like Jordan Addison, who is set to cost around $18 million. The Vikings are also struggling on the offensive line, which has allowed a 30% pressure rate, far too high for a team aiming to compete in a loaded NFC. Their focus seems to be on building for the future, prioritizing youth and draft capital over trying to compete now. That's where Dallas can step in. They've got the cap space, and they're in a position to make a bold move to strengthen the line, especially on the blind side. This potential trade could be a real game-changer for the Cowboys. Remember last season when the offensive line was a bit of a roller coaster, with Dak facing constant pressure and Pollard's rushing yards taking a hit? Well, with Darrisaw providing stability and elite protection, the Cowboys could see a significant uptick in their offensive efficiency. It could mean a jump from a 58% clean pocket rate to as high as 71%, giving Prescott more time to survey the field and make big throws. The EPA per pass could also see an increase of around plus 0.12, translating into more consistent drives and higher scoring opportunities. And let's not forget the running game. Pollard, who's already shown flashes of brilliance when healthy, could see his yards per carry jump by around 13 yards per game with better pass protection and run blocking. The improvement in the offensive line's performance would also have a positive ripple effect on the play-action game, which Dallas has been utilizing more effectively lately. The added protection could boost play-action effectiveness by around 20%, creating even more explosive opportunities for CeeDee Lamb and the other receivers. CeeDee, after all, has been thriving when he's got a clean route and a little extra time to get open. His routes are already some of the best in the league, and with improved protection, he could be even more dangerous. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this move isn't just about one player or one season. It's about signaling Dallas's intent to contend for a Super Bowl once again. The odds have already shifted favorably, initially around plus 8,000 for the Super Bowl, they've dropped to about plus 4,500, and the division odds have shortened as well. The Cowboys are positioning themselves as serious contenders, especially if they can add a proven, reliable left tackle like Darisaw. The NFC East, historically one of the most competitive divisions in football, is always a gauntlet, but with this kind of upgrade, Dallas could be setting themselves apart. And let's be honest, the Dallas Cowboys have been building toward a championship window for a while now. With Dak Prescott at the helm, a talented core of skill position players like Pollard and C.D. Lamb, and a defense that's been steadily improving, the missing piece has often been that solid, dependable offensive line. The signing or trade for Darisaw could be that final piece that pushes Dallas over the top. It's reminiscent of the early 2000s when the Cowboys, under Bill Parcells and later Wade Phillips, built formidable lines that paved the way to deep playoff runs. This move could echo that era, setting up a new chapter where Dallas's offensive line becomes a true strength, not a liability. Of course, the Vikings aren't just giving away Darisaw for free. They're asking for a first-round pick in 2026 and a cap reset to facilitate their rebuild. But considering the impact Darisaw can have on the Cowboys' offense, it's a price many would be willing to pay. And with Dallas's current draft capital, they could afford to gamble on acquiring a young, elite left tackle who can anchor their line for years to come. Plus, this move aligns with what the Cowboys have been doing in recent years, targeting high-impact players who can elevate the team's overall performance. Furthermore, the strategic timing is interesting. The Cowboys have already re-signed key players like Tyler Smith, who will likely return as the starting guard, and they're looking to improve their overall offensive cohesion heading into the playoffs. The addition of a player like Darisaw could be the catalyst that boosts their playoff chances, especially in matchups against top-tier defenses. Dallas's offensive scheme thrives on balance, being able to run effectively and protect Prescott to unleash the full potential of their passing game. With Darisaw in the mix, that balance becomes even more achievable. Now, this isn't just speculation. There are credible reports and leaks from insiders like Rossini that the Vikings are open to trading Darisaw as part of a broader reset. They're trying to clear cap space and build for the future, and Dallas's needs perfectly align with what they're looking for. The Cowboys, on the other hand, have been aggressive in recent seasons about making bold moves when the opportunity arises. This could be the move that defines their offseason, much like the trade for Amari Cooper a few years back or the signing of key free agents that helped push them into the postseason. In the end, the potential acquisition of Christian Darisaw would be a statement move, one that says Dallas is serious about contending, that they're willing to invest in their offensive line, and that they're not content with just making the playoffs but want to go all the way. The fans have been patiently waiting for that breakthrough, and this could very well be the step that gets them there. It's about building a team that's not just good enough but dominant enough to bring that Super Bowl trophy back to AT&T Stadium. So, as we watch this story unfold, keep your eyes on Dallas's front office. This move, if it happens, could redefine the Cowboys' identity for years to come. A top-tier left tackle like Darisaw could be the missing piece that finally helps Dallas elevate their game to the next level. Imagine the possibilities. An offensive line that's as tough and disciplined as the Cowboys of the early 2000s, giving Dak Prescott the kind of protection and confidence that turns good seasons into championship runs. That's the kind of future Dallas fans have been dreaming about, and it might just be within reach. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you believe that acquiring Christian Darisaw would be the boost Dallas needs to finally get back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. Let's keep the passion alive and continue supporting our team through every twist and turn of this exciting offseason. The future is bright, and with moves like this, the Cowboys are positioning themselves for greatness. Let's go, boys.